Today I'm out on the French Broad. It's been a while since I've been out here, so I'm glad I can actually get out and take this kayak on its maiden voyage. See how today goes. Hopefully it does pretty good, but I haven't been here in over a year, so we can at least catch a limit. I'd be very happy. It's been about a year since I've been out here on the French Rod. It's felt like forever, but I've really just been fishing lakes recently. So I feel like I needed to get back to my roots, and what I really started the channel on is, if you've been here for a while, you know how much I love river fishing. Currently we have a swim jig tied on, a buzz bait, might switch it up with a whopper plopper, the Ned rig, and a kayak on a jig head. Kind of packed a little light today just because I haven't been down the river in a long time. So far I really enjoyed the kayak. It tracks very well. There we go. A little decent guy. There we go. Fish number one. Come right up here where we're drifting into, but he smoked it. Good little fish though. I'll send him on his way because about to run into a tree. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you biting. But not a bad first fish to start out with. Wasn't a keeper exactly, but I've only been floating for about 10 minutes or so, so can't really complain. The water temperature is probably pretty warm. I didn't really look, but I assume it's probably in like the high 60s, low 70s, somewhere in there. We only need 4 more for our limit, but we're gonna try to catch some bigger ones. The wind shouldn't be too bad today. Should be pretty nice. It's supposed to be cloudy all day, so they should be roaming a little bit. I think I'm mainly just gonna fish sort of shallowish today, and today's mainly just trying to get used to the new kayak. That is the main goal, but if we can catch our limit, that'd be even better. But it's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to this kayak. I don't think it'll take too long, but it's very sensitive, which I really like, but I'm just not used to it. So it's gonna take me a little bit getting used to, but it really does drip pretty good. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. There we go. There we go, number 2. Right on the Ned rig. Nice little healthy fish right there. So we're gonna send him back on his way and hopefully get a couple more. Thanks, little buddy. Appreciate you biting. They're loving that color so far, so I might try something a little different here in a bit, but until I get my limit, we'll go from there. Just 3 more, which is pretty good. I really wish I kind of brought my smaller net, but it is what it is. I kind of forgot it, but I do have a net. I just have the one I have normally for my bigger kayak, but definitely next time I'll bring it, because I'll probably go down like a smaller river and see how it does then. But honestly, it's doing really good. It's just gonna take me some time to get used to it. I like how responsive it is whenever I try to move in the current. I really like that. But we got a lot of water we get to cover with it. But so far, I'm very impressed with this kayak. I'm happy that we're actually catching fish. Hopefully with the cloud coverage, they'll be pretty hungry. But we'll just have to see how the rest of the day goes. Oh, that's a fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a better one, I feel like. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Ooh. There we go, fish number 3. He's bleeding a little bit, but he should be okay. Pretty little fish. I love the pattern on it, but I'll send him back on his way. Thanks, little buddy. Appreciate you biting. I think I'm gonna maybe try going up back there, see if there's another one. And I think with how the bite's going, I'm gonna keep my net pretty handy. Look how responsive this is. I mean, I'm hardly even like paddling, and it's moving. It's very responsive. Let's try to see if maybe there's another one up there. You never know. Yep, There's something that bit it there. Is it still on? Yep, I think. Yeah, it's smaller though. Whatever. It didn't feel super big. I also got an anchor wizard. I might get a second one just because I want one on the front, but currently it's on the back. So that's gonna be pretty handy here. But how we're fishing this Ned rig is we're just slowly drifting it across the bottom, letting the river current carry it. And see, that could have been a fish, but that would probably be a 3-pounder right there. The current's not too bad today. I think it's only like 1500 CFS, which really is not that bad. Kind of want to try this out a little deeper real quick and try to see if maybe there's one right there too. There was definitely another one there, but it might have just been the two. And if there is other ones there, they might be a little bit hesitant to bite. So let's just see. I want to get like a really nice one, just like a really good healthy one, like one over 2 or 3 pounds. I mean, that 3 pounds or more would be great. But we only need 2 more fish, then we'll have our limit. Then I might start experimenting a little bit. The only thing I hate about whenever it's really cloudy is I cannot see what I'm throwing the Ned rig into. Or really any other lure, but especially the Ned rig, with it being an exposed hook and everything. Sometimes it's not the greatest to throw in rivers like these, but it sure works. I do get hung up a lot, but I also catch a lot of fish generally whenever I throw this, especially whenever I'm targeting river smallies. But 3 so far, and like I haven't even been here for 30 minutes, so it's not bad. I'll definitely take that. Just want to find one with some size. That'd be great. I mean, that last one I caught was pretty good, but I know that there's some really, really good fish in here. And if you've watched my previous French rod videos, then you know that as well. You know there's some huge smallies in here. There we go. Little guy. This is the future 10-pound smallie right here. I'm telling you, good little fish though. I love even catching the little ones, but we're all sending back on his way. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It's been a slow couple hours, so can't really complain about that fish. I definitely want one a little bit bigger, but he'll come in time, hopefully. I got some really good spots on down the river that I know hold some big smallies, so maybe we can get on there. But who knows? It can always be your next cast, and that's why I love fishing so much, is you never know whenever they're gonna bite. Even catching the little ones like that. I mean, I really enjoy it. There we go. That feels like a good one. Haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. There we go. That's a good quality one. Straight in the mouth. There we go. A little smallie. Yeah, it's a pretty decent one, but yeah, I know there's definitely some bigger ones in here. But we're still gonna get a picture of this guy. Here's one last look at this smallie, and we'll send him on his way. Like, ooh, he splashed me. So how I caught that one is I casted it over here in the current. Then I just let it drift all the way down. And then once it felt a little different going against the current, I knew it was a fish. Thought it was a little bit bigger, but it's okay. That was a good quality fish. It's really healthy, honestly. But I know there's probably more here. But it's about 7 o'clock, so we only have like about a couple hours left. So you might not get to stay at this spot super long, but we'll try it a little bit. We'll probably try the lower section of this little spot here. See if maybe there's one right there. I decided I'm gonna head on down river. I have like 2 hours left before it really starts getting dark, so I still got quite a few places I want to fish. So I'm just gonna head on down and try to find some spots down there. And hopefully, as I go down here, the bite should pick up pretty good. But I'm happy I at least got one out of this hole, and it was a good quality one. I could have sat here for a little bit longer if I did a little bit better with my time management, but It's okay. It's been a while since I've been on this river, so I'm just gonna have to get used to fishing these rivers again. There's like a few more eddies that we can fish that generally hold some pretty decent smallmouth. So might go on to that. And there's also a few little spots too on down, like on the banks, that are pretty decent. But we've at least caught 5, so that's good at least. I definitely want one with a little bit more size. I mean, that one I caught, I mean, it's decent, but you know, I want something a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna paddle on down this section. There's not really too much to fish down through here anyways, so just gotta get to that one spot. Now I get to see how fast this kayak can move. This kayak moves pretty well, honestly. I'm hardly even like really paddling. I'm paddling a little bit, but it turns really quick too, which really nice for these rivers because you gotta dodge a lot of rocks sometimes. I mean, not really this one as much because it is a little bit deeper, but some of the other rivers I fish, you gotta dodge them like pretty consistently, and if you don't, I mean, you can flip. So it's not even really that deep right here. It's only like a foot or two, but I know that there's definitely some more on down. They're all super healthy though. All the fish that you catch out of here, there's none that are like super skinny, like, you know, like competing for food. It seems like they have a pretty good food supply here. It's definitely nice to be out on the river again though. I've really missed coming out here, especially with how less pressured these bass are. You can catch some really good smallmouth out of here because of how unpressured they are. We're at the next spot. We have about an hour left of daylight, but this should be whenever the bite really picks up. This spot right here is normally pretty good to me, so it's a good sign that I see some bait fish though, that's for sure. It's pretty shallow right now too, so maybe this isn't like the best spot, but I guess we'll see. If not, we can just move on down to the next spot. Normally I can at least get one fish out of here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the one we're looking for. That's the one we're looking for. You guys can't even see it. It's running right towards us. Oh gosh. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. Oh, good. Starting to get worried there for a second. That's the one right there that we were looking for. Look at that. It's a pretty decent one. That's a real healthy one. I'll try to get a picture of him real quick. I caught this guy near the end of the pool, but he fought pretty hard there. He got airborne. I wish that you guys could have saw more, but one little last look at the guy right there. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you biting. There he goes. That smallmouth smoked that Ned rig. But basically what I was doing is over here, you can't really see it, but I cast at the very end of the pool and just let it drift down. Then I felt the weight. I didn't even feel the bite. And he was there. He was running with my Ned rig. He ran straight towards me too. But we only have about 40 minutes left of daylight, so we might have to go and try to find another spot. That might be one of the best ones we get out of here. Because I mean, I've worked this whole area right in front, and there really has not been too much action besides that one. Probably do like one more cast, try to see if maybe there's another one there. But if not, we'll just head on down to our next one. We got like 2 more spots. I might not fish the next one coming up too much and try to focus on that last one, because that last one's really good. It normally holds quite a few smallies. All right, this is a pretty awkward angle, but I don't want to spook the fish too much, so I think I'm gonna just sit right here. Oh, yep, that's one. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that might be the one we were looking for. Oh, I think it's just because it's in current. You guys can't really see it, I'm sorry. It's right here in front. It's pretty decent. Volley number 7 of the day. I thought it was a little bit bigger just because he was in the current, but still, good smallie. nice healthy fish. That's what I really love about this river, is that they're all healthy generally. Well, send him back on his way and hopefully catch a few more. Thanks, buddy. There he goes. All right, hopefully you guys can see a little bit better now. 7 today's not too bad, but you know, it'd be cool to catch 10. I might be asking a little too much though, but who knows? Anything could happen. There's been times here where I've hooked into so many smallies I just kind of lose count. And I've caught like most of my fish here. Oh, that's a smallmouth. I don't know how big it is. Oh, maybe it might be pretty decent. There we go. It's not too big, but still a good fish. Sorry the camera's a little crooked, but I can't really angle it too much better. But there we go. Smallie number 8. Seems like a decent keeper. But we're gonna send him back on his way, and who knows, maybe we'll get a couple more. Maybe we'll actually hit that 10. There he goes. That one smallmouth hit it while I was reeling it in. Hit it like maybe a couple feet from the kayak. Got probably like 15 minutes. I'm actually not that sure. I don't want to waste time by pulling out my phone and everything, but once it starts getting pitch black where I can't see my lure, that's whenever I know it's time to go. Oh yeah, there we go. That one's better. Oh. There we go. That was pretty good. That one's a lot better. Oh, a lot better. That is it's a good healthy smallmouth right there. Number 9. Definitely gonna try to get a picture of him because he is picture worthy. Let's look at this one. We're gonna send him on his way. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you biting. There he goes. They sure love to stack up here sometimes in the evening. I don't know why, but they do. So who knows? Maybe we can get number 10. If I get number 10, I'll be pretty happy with today. But it's already been a good day, so this would just be icing on the cake. I originally just wanted to catch 5, but you know, if we can get 10, I'd be okay with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you making this far in the video, and I'm gonna head on back to the house and get some food. It's getting late. I'll definitely be back out here on the river soon, and you're gonna be seeing a lot more videos of me on the river. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss a future upload. And also follow me on Instagram. I'll have it in the description down below. And I'll see you guys next time.